guys, what's up? It's late. It's another late night reading. So I've got my late night DJ voice going. I think that's what it's going to be like if I decide to do late night reading. So hello, if you are returning, so lovely to see you guys. I'm so grateful for you all. I'm so grateful for those of you who have subscribed to my channel, and especially those of you who also have booked readings with me recently. The chart readings that I've been giving have just been so expansive and soul fulfilling, and this is my favorite thing to do. It's my favorite thing to do. It doesn't feel like work, and it's wonderful, and I love it so much. I just finished giving a 45-minute reading that turned into a way longer reading for a good friend of mine. It is her birthday today, and it is 8/8, Lionsgate still. So I'm flying high right now because it was just such a wonderful, magnificent chart. So much goddess energy, divine goddess energy, transformational energy. I don't know. It must be all of you wonderful spiritual people that are down for readings, because the transformational energy and the magnificence and like the leadership in charts is just off the charts. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Hi, if you're new, my name is Vanessa. I like to give readings. I give card readings mostly on this channel, but I am starting to do more readings where I'm breaking down like kind of more bite-sized, easy ways to understand your personal astrology. Yeah. And I'm an intuitive channel and guide, and I love spirituality, and I love creativity, and I love channeling, and I love you, and I love singing. I love music. So you will notice on my channel there are a multitude of ways that I channel. These cards don't like to be shuffled this way, really. There we go. So anyway, I just want to actually just like continue on the energy of Lionsgate, and I'm going to do a general for whoever needs this message. I am using the Medicine Woman Tarot again, like I used in each of the zodiac signs, to determine who went in which order. I might use my Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's right here with the 8 of Pentacles showing, because we're doing the work. 8 of Pentacles. I also had 8 of Wands, so it was cool because it was 8/8. It's like, ugh, alright, okay, alright. That's just too amazing. That's from my own personal reading that I did today. So anyway, let's see what the cards have to say. I hope you're doing well. Go ahead and like, subscribe if you are interested in more of my readings, and also to kind of put your own energy into this so that I can pick up on messages more specific to you guys who are watching. Subscribe button is magical. Like button, comment if it resonates. It's always helpful and just fun to read through. You know, as long as they're actual comments. I don't know, some of these comments are like letters and numbers, and clearly, like, what is that? Whatever. As long as it's not mean, because I'll take that off. Only good vibes here. Okay, what is it that I need to channel for those that are watching? Obviously the 8 of Pentacles is here, and I'm talking about the work that I love doing that doesn't even feel like work. So is that what we're talking about? What's something that's really fulfilling? 9 of Bowls. This is a wish card. This is a wish fulfillment card. Look at this beautiful couple in this canoe. going towards a rainbow. Almost a 10 of Pentacles vibe. I'm sorry, 10 of Cups vibe. Hey, 10 of Pentacles came out of my mouth. That's nice too, right? And they're going towards community. They're about to get a warm welcome. And they've got things with them. They're bringing gifts. 9 of Cups traditionally it's not only a wish fulfillment, but it's also a card of humanitarianism. And also, it's a guy sitting with 9 cups around him. It's just him in the picture. It's like he's like the host of the party before anyone gets there. It's like waiting for like this really wonderful celebration or camaraderie or time to be together, to be with people that you really enjoy, to celebrate. How did these ones turn upside down? I guess we will take them. We'll take them. 7 of Stones, so 7 of Pentacles, Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls. That is the Queen of Cups. And then Teaching Lodge of the Arrows, that's the Queen of Swords. So there's this dream that you have, or this wish that you have, of either returning back or going to a place where there are people that you love, and you've maybe had to take some time in between this journey. If this has happened in the past, then maybe you've had to take some time to actually like prepare. Maybe this was an idea, this 9 of Cups here, this wish, this dream of going towards a rainbow with a person that you love to be with, and to meet up with more people that you love to be with. And so in order to make that happen, you've had to prepare. Typically this card is the man looking at the 7 Pentacles, and it's kind of like waiting for the time to be right to harvest them. And so in this depiction here, this person is carrying a platter into the lodge. And these are both lodges. So we have the Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls and the Teaching Lodge of the Arrows. Are you going on a retreat? Are you thinking of creating something bigger than the work that you actually do on a day-to-day basis? Your mastery here, the work that you put out into the world, well, is there a grander vision now of you taking that work and bringing it in to community with people, so that it's nurturing and it also teaches? Wow, nurturing and nourishment, and a feast is here. And then there's also like a show being put on. This is entertaining, but this is also socialization, and this is also a group celebration, and this is also ceremony or ritual, which is why I was like, is this a retreat that you're interested in putting on, or some sort of weekend getaway? What is this? This is someone's, if this is someone's, new moon wish here, I like it. I like it. I just saw 9-9. So almost like with this idea, there's the beginning of a site of like a completion around spiritual lessons. Like maybe you're a master here. You know how to go into your vibe and create and work and bust it out and enjoy it, where like it doesn't feel like it's work, because you've mastered this craft and you love it. It's a part of you. And so there's now this spiritual idea that's bigger, right? This completion of just keeping it just for you, and instead, how can you bring it to others? How can you create space for others to share together? I have no idea what this layout is. I'm just intuitively going here. So I'm going to pull out 4 more. Thank you. Apprentice of Stones. Okay, that's the Page of Pentacles. So really like, yeah. Okay, let me get all of these out first. Let's just see. Thank you, Spirit, thank you, guides, ancestors, for helping this message to be really clear and understandable. I am going to take that card. Exemplar of Stones. Wow. Moving into a lot of abundance. Power Lodge of the Pipes. We're getting all of the lodges on the table. The only one that we need is the stones. I love this deck. I love the tribal vibe. I love the indigenous vibes. I love the artwork. Okay, 3 of Pipes. Very cool. Ooh, and what? And 8 of Stones. 8 of Pentacles again. Yeah, this is something that this is a new vision. This is a vision, this is a graduation from just doing the work yourself. And now, not only are you thinking of kind of moving into a whole new chapter and new phase, either being a teacher, helping people to gather around and helping them to learn, whether you're the one teaching or you're bringing together other teachers. There are definitely a few different lodges, so places of learning, but also, and gathering, but also the lodges, again, they are the queens in the traditional system here, and we have an exemplar of stones here. We have the King of Pentacles. But what's so cool, because it's Medicine Woman Tarot deck, is all of the exemplars, all of the kings are actually they're all queens. They're all queens. And the queens are these power lodges, these areas of learning and creating and communing together. So for someone who's thinking about expanding from just their work to teaching others how to do it and creating community and creating a whole experience, this is a clear yes to do that. A very clear yes to do that. I don't know, is that it? That's kind of short. That's super short. Maybe that's it. I feel drawn, though, to pull some of my Rider-Waite with it. I kind of want to do a little... I feel like I need to pull 4 of these to connect them and clarify them a bit more, because there is this kind of clear story, but there's also ways that we can connect these in different ways and get some different ideas here. Okay, so maybe moving away from something that wasn't quite working out, where you weren't allowed to be the one really in charge. And so even though you're kind of new-ish at this, hey, crazy hair. Why didn't you tell me, guys? Come on. Come on now. Come on now. So the Page of Pentacles, you know, it's the apprentices, the pages are still the most immature of they're the least experienced of all the court cards, and we've got tons of court cards up here, plus 2 major arcana kind of coming out immediately, and no major arcana otherwise. So this is something that could have been like a dream for a while now. This isn't something that's just like all of the sudden, per se, if this is your vision of expanding and creating an experience for people to come together to learn about this, right? However, for some of you, if you have a dream of moving on from the work that you've been doing, because some part of it, there's been like, either someone in charge who's just a tyrant, dictator, not fun to work under, not a great boss, someone who's really not willing to work with you. But you have this dream here, and even though you're still kind of like wet feet, like new into this, you have all of the information and abilities to just go for it. You don't have to know everything to teach. You just have to have some courage and faith in yourself, and the ability to be resourceful, and the ability to learn and be able to give and take with people and work with your guidance and your guides and trust them, but also working from your heart, right? And the ability to become the leader that you would want, right? Moving away from this position that isn't working out so that you can create something new. I like it. Okay, what about those people who've been putting a lot of time and investment into their craft, maybe waiting quite a while, and they see themselves as becoming this King of Pentacles? You've invested a lot of time and a lot of yourself into learning these skills in the world. And so the time is now for you to jump in. And again, trust that you, no matter how long it takes, that you will be this successful provider, that you will have prosperity, that you will have abundance. If this is about marriage and maybe waiting a while for it to come around, the only reason why I say that is because the exemplar of stones that very clearly has a wedding ring on, and the Queen of Pentacles, even though this is arguably not her, but arguably it could be, she is the married queen. She's also the queen who is potentially pregnant. And so it's saying, if you've been waiting a while for this to happen, whether it's the person that you're waiting on, you're waiting for them to actually commit, or you're waiting for a proposal, just have faith and jump into the energy of, like, well, who are you going to be as this married partner? Do you know? Like, have you mentally visualized or put yourself in that position? Like, whoa, what would I be like as a wife or as a husband? What would I be like as a mother or a father? Embody it. This isn't a leaping into a marriage. This is something that's been building for a while. This is something that you've invested in for a period of time, okay? So this is not like all of a sudden you just meet somebody, jump into marriage. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if this is its own little mini story in here, and that it resonates with you, well, embody it. Like, don't overthink it. Just go for it. Just become that person, and that ring will come. That's specific for somebody. Okay, so those of you who are wanting to create a very nurturing home that's also inspiring, full of maybe even energy work. I love this, the power lodge of the pipes, and how they're all doing their own thing, but that heart center energy, her meditating, she's just like sending energy to the guy with the flute or the pan pipes, and then his energy is flowing to the little boy. Her energy is also flowing to the little boy. Little boy's energy is flowing to the deer. Her energy is flowing to the deer. There's a lot of energy work here. So if you're wanting to create community, that is nurturing and loving, this Queen of Cups, even working on your spiritual gifts. So this is about creating community with spiritual gifts. All of these things can still play into that larger picture message in the beginning, but it just kind of came so fast, and I guess I like doing a little bit longer ones today, or in general. So I wanted to kind of break them down into their own little mini, like, meanings, readings, that still apply, but anyway, you get what I'm saying, I think, I hope. So how do we get, what is this about? Creating this space for people to connect through their hearts, to connect around food and nurturing themselves, to connect around the emotions. Yeah, this is a wish. This is a wish fulfillment. So in a different way, same sort of advice here is for this to come to fruition, working on the power of visualization, the power of energy work and healing. And you can be on your own, alone, sitting in meditation and send people love and light. And the really cool thing about it is that when it works, and if it's really, really genuine and from your heart and with no strings attached, right? This is about creating healing. This is about creating gifts. This is about strengthening the heart center, strengthening the third eye, strengthening your intuition, strengthening community around these topics. If you're really genuinely heart-centered around this is a true wish of yours, then all you have to do is sit and visualize it and send the light. And the cool thing is, those people will pick up on it. They might not know that they're picking up on it. You might not hear anything about it. It might be weeks later that a person, that you were sending light to, you run into them and they're like, oh my gosh, you've been on my mind a lot lately. How are you doing? You've been meditating. You've been sending them love and light. This in and of itself is a wish fulfillment of yours, even just to know that you can do that and tap into people in such a loving and high integrity way, right? You're not practicing any kind of crazy black magic or voodoo. I am not a proponent of that. White magic only, please. Meaning heart, good, love, light, raising the frequency and the vibration, healing the earth and the inhabitants of it. If this is what you're wanting, you are also... These are cool new moon Leo seeds of intention to plant today. Lionsgate, new moon. Right? The job's not working out. You work for a tyrant. You work for someone who's egotistical. You work for someone who's hot-headed. You work for someone who is not willing to negotiate. Well, do you have another vision? Go for it. Doesn't matter how prepared you are. Get in that kayak and go. Leave. Create your own. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Just start now. You want to get married? You've been waiting around for a long time? We'll jump into embodying who you are going to be as that partner, as that parent, as that lover, as that friend, that all-encompassing whatever, what have you. What is it? What is this new beginning that you want with a ring on your finger? Well, embody it. You want to create space for people to work on their gifts and abilities and heal the world in a humanitarian, beautiful way? Send the love and light. Start now. You can do it on your own. You have visions of teaching others your craft. You have visions. You've been seeing this for a long time, where you literally want to be a teacher and to show people how to do the mastery of the work that you do. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Thank you. Queen of Swords in reverse? What does that mean? Because this is the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, disconnecting from your ego? That's like an interesting interpretation that I don't think I'd normally really put together with. I'm going to pull another one. Disconnect from your ego. Leave behind. It's kind of similar to this in a way. Cutting ties to anything that's maybe keeping you small, including your ego, if that's something there. If you're telling yourself you don't have the information yet to teach, all you need to do is teach what you know and know that you're resourceful. But I want to get another card here. Because the Queen of Swords is this teaching lodge of the arrows. Don't fight against yourself. Don't cut yourself short. Don't cut yourself down. Yeah. You are this teacher, the Hierophant. And so there's a spiritual perspective to the work that you do, whether the work that you do is physical or not. This is the Eight of Pentacles traditionally. But on top of it was the Three of Pipes. So maybe you have this, which is Three of Wands, and the wands are very spiritual, very much around ideas and beliefs that come in, spiritual insights, lighting a torch of inspiration, empowering others. And so this is something where, like, well, then stop relying so much on your own mind, but instead know that you already are capable with what you know, and as long as you're connected to Source, then you can teach these people. Because the Hierophant is the Pope. The Hierophant is the spiritual, the masculine spiritual leader, not the High Priestess, who's the feminine, but the masculine one. And he is of the earth, but connected to Source, connected to God. And he is the Hierophant is a teacher. So don't cut yourself short, don't cut yourself down, don't belittle yourself, but also don't rely too much on what you know, and don't let ego take over here when you're wanting to teach people your craft. Teach them what you know in a humble way, and allow the inspiration and connection to spirit to be there so that the magic can fill in, so that the insights can come in as you're teaching, you're learning new things, because this new information is coming in and it's accessible to you, and you've never even looked at your craft in that light before. And as you're teaching people, these new words are just coming out. You're also kind of learning how to be a channel here. You're learning how to channel a mixture of what you know in your logical brain and your mind from the studies that you've done, or the schooling that you've had, or the certifications or diplomas or whatever that you've earned. But it's not just that. It's that this has to be inspiring. There has to be a bigger reason here for you to want to teach this. So connect with that inspiration. And in a very big picture, roundabout way, from the very beginning part of this reading, if you're wanting to take what you know and create something much larger, detach from those who are not willing to work with you and trust in yourself to embody and connect through your powers of visualization, your powers of intention, your powers of heart resonance, being connected to your heart, being connected to the people. This is not an ego trip. This is a transformational journey for everybody. And you are the Hierophant. You are the spiritual teacher. So dive in, because overall, this is something you've been dreaming about and wishing for and seeing for a long time. So don't hold yourself back, and definitely don't let anyone else hold yourself back. Happy Lionsgate. Love it. Love it, love it. I will see you guys in the next reading. If you liked that, subscribe, like it. It does wonders for me and my channel. And I'm sending you all so much love. And again, thank you for those of you, like all of you that are here right now. And thank you for those of you who have invested in me for readings, personal readings. I absolutely love it. If you'd like your own, you can email me at queenofwandsandstars@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to read for you. Okay, until next time. Bye from my nighttime DJ voice.